Hello all, Scotty here and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld. As you guys know, I've managed to get at least a partially established colony now. They've got a single room where they currently eat, sleep and live. But I need to look into hopefully expanding, maybe getting some cold storage set up, and also getting a prisoner area set up so I can look into expanding my colony. So first things first, I'm going to more or less make a walk-in fridge. This will be used to keep food longer than you could if it was stored outside, because there's perishables. If you leave your food out for too long, it will quite gladly go off and then your people will starve to death. What the hell am I doing? Okay, I need to do a steel auto door, and then I need to place a cooler. Now the cooler end needs to be in the end that's going to go in to the area that you want cooling down, which kind of makes sense. And then I'll set a zone, a stockpile, which will be used to store food. So I'm going to set it so it can't accept anything except food. So untick everything. I want animal corpses to be in there. I don't want anything else. There we go. I do want animal corpses, but I don't want manufactured goods. And then if I go ahead and set this storage, I'll untick foods and I will untick animal corpses. The colonists will automatically move anything from those areas to the areas they need to be. So that's my next motive to get done. I also want to set, I think it's NG who doesn't have a ranged weapon. If NG tries to go into battle with just a knife, or if she tries to hunt with just a knife, she will meet her doom very, very quickly. The hell? Okay. What a name that is. Okay. A naked guy with a gun. That's something you see every day. Don't you dare lock NG in. Oh, for God's sake. You've cancel. There we go. God damn it. That happens sometimes where if you try and create something, you'll end up locking your colonists in the building you're trying to create because they're silly like that. They're not the smartest bunch. Seriously? Okay, I guess that's logical, considering it's a storage area I've told them to put places. But can you not stand in there, thank you? What is she trying to do? She's trying to do something, but I don't want her to do. Right, I'm going to set some mining off, which I think I've already done. Once my people decide to not be so... Oh, they're idle. That's why they're running around. Okay, I didn't realise they were idle. I didn't realise they had nothing to do. So I'll undraft... Ah, you're not drafted anymore. Undraft you. Just need to keep an eye on this guy, because once he starts to attack, I need to pull my people back to defend it, and hopefully I'll take him captive, and I'll be able to use him as a fourth colonist. Now my main concern is power at the moment, so I also need to look into creating another solar generator. Oh god, I didn't realise it's already started. Okay. I didn't see that, it didn't alert me. Usually it alerts you when they start their assault. I guess I just missed the sound. Fire! Melee attack, please! NG's getting shot. There we go. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay. I couldn't take him captive, but at least my colonists are all alive, so it's not too bad. No, I could have really done with an extra person. So I should be okay. Oops. Super speed. They're going to end up locking themselves in again. Okay. So they'll finish this area shortly. And then it'll start to cool itself down. I can look into storing food down there some more. I also want to configure this, so I'll go on to do X times, and then I'm going to set this to 20. That's more than enough food for the 3 people I currently have, and I tend to ramp that up as I go through. I ramp it up in terms of if you keep making the number larger, they'll gradually build up that number rather than setting them a stupidly sky high aim to begin with. Okay, so if I go to power and I go onto there, there's just a few more pages to create, and then I can look into establishing some more rooms. I'll probably make a prisoner area here. In fact, I'll do that now because we're quiet at the moment. He says they're quiet at the moment, and then I'll get attacked immediately, most likely. So I've got some form of food established, but the area isn't cold yet. There we go. I set it to at least -10. That'll counteract any temperature changes during the night. I always find it funny how they can just like cart around full buffalo, whatever they're called, muffalo things, with the bare hand. It's like, we are super strong. Okay, so they're getting that area created. Food isn't an over issue at the moment, but I do hope they finish that area shortly. Because it's not finished yet, and it needs to be. Okay, Fugly, can you... Oh, not enough materials. No, I'm going to force you to mine, because otherwise you're just going to plant stuff until the cows come home. Because that's what they tend to do. They seem to prioritise food over everything, which, to be fair, is perfectly normal. But it does get to be a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, so now they're all sleeping. I'm more or less fast forwarding, getting through it to get them to do the next job. There we go. Are you going to finish that? Yes, you are. Okay, so that's the cold storage finished. The temperature in there will drop to about -10. It will fluctuate during the day and during the night, but that should be as okay for now. So I'll slow down time. I'm going to look into creating another area that'll be like, kind of like a dining area. I'll make it out of wood, just to save a little bit of resources. Now, you do find that wood does lose heat more quickly, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. One construction missing. Why are you eating your food in the dark, really? Okay, so I'll make a wooden table as well, and I'll make some wooden chairs. I'll make another wooden door. Now, wooden doors aren't as strong as the auto doors, the wooden auto doors even. So if enemies try to get through, they'll probably get through a lot quicker. I keep thinking about this area, but I do know that if I get these turrets to force fire, that'll be death, more or less. Unless I block up the zones, which I could do. That's the thing I could try before the end of the video. Block up all the zones and just set up the turrets. I don't particularly care if the turrets explode. So at the moment the temperature is not too bad. It's currently 30 degrees outside, but during the winter it drops to about -20. Now what you need to do to combat that is you can either make parkas, I think they're called parkas, or you can loot them off the enemies that decide to attack me every single time. That will allow me to keep my people warm, allow them to basically not die. So it's mostly warmth that's a problem, along with food during the winter. Now I want to get these potatoes in as soon as possible, because if they keep leaving them, they won't grab them fast enough and they will go bad. Hauling all the potatoes. It's just funny how the trees are still there even though there's a roof. Can you please just grab the rest of the potatoes? I'm sure she's perfectly fine at building stuff. Thank you. Grabbing the potatoes from the outside and bringing them inside. Surviving on pure potato. Okay, let's fast forward time slightly. Now power will start fluctuating still. I just need to get some more steel, and then I can look into finishing that solar generator. That'll then even out my power supply. Need more materials. Okay, why don't you mine then? Okay, so compacted steel. And she's going to mine on her own. I didn't have to tell her to mine, which is good. Now they're hopefully going to be starting to create that. And then I'll have enough power in my batteries to last me through the night. I always have a habit of creating at least 4. But I'm going to see how far I can get with 3. Because I always find that I overfill the batteries slightly. Haul the muffalo meat into there. Okay, I told you to haul it and you cook it. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Righty then. So it's fogging over a little bit. Not too bad. It's not snowing at least. Snow's the most concern sometimes because it kind of covers over areas. And when you're trying to build and it's snowy, you can't tell where the hell you're supposed to be building. I'm going to establish a big long building here. And cut it up a little bit. Just to give me a bit of expansion in the future. Now I made it all out of wood, so they should make it quite quickly. I have got quite a lot of wood going spare. I can also use it as insulation. Sort of like have all the outside wooden and then have the inside iron. I'm not quite sure if that'll work. Oh god, it's 40 degrees in there. Oh dear god, okay. That's a bit warm. I might move the beds. In fact I will. Because I'm currently venting. Actually, just think about the best way to do this. I'll vent that outside. I will vent all this outside. I will sell this, deconstruct it, and I'll put a heater in the central bit. Heaters in all the places. Don't really need a heater in there. There's not enough room in there, really. Okay, that's all nearly mined. Steel conduit wall. And then they're gonna more or less just do what they were doing before, and I'll hopefully be able to get this made before the food goes off. Spoils in 3 days, so I've got more than enough time. Okay, so once again set this to -10. You might not need it at -10, but it's just the temperature that I set it to. Just for the sake of having it below 0. But it does require a lot of power. Oh, what are you doing? Pirates? Not many, but I do need to get some defences up. Not quite sure where they're going to attack from. Don't think they can attack across the water yet. They can do in the winter, but it's not the winter yet. But always got to be cautious. So I'll create a turret here. And I can't really put one anywhere elsewhere. I can put one here. And I will link it all up using power conduits. Oops. Like so. So hopefully I should be able to get those up before they attack. If they don't, I can just defend myself using what I have. Or you can go to sleep, that works too. Alright, so you're going to attack from that direction, which I have no defences whatsoever. So if I can get my troops up, I might be able to rout them myself. I'm going to save just in case, but I'm not going to revert even if they do die. I'll only kind of revert if all my people die. So if I slow down time, I'll put NG behind because she's got currently no way to attack. Oh god, there's something firing. Okay, I've got at least some form of protection then. Oh god. Can you not? Thank you. So is that guy dead? No, he's still firing. So let's get NG inside. If I just carry on doing what I need to do, I should be able to... Yes, they're fleeing now. So I should be able to, all going well, recover all the dead bodies, recover what's there. Okay, so I'll undraft these guys. Oh god, that's on fire. I didn't even realise. Oh, okay. Angie's still very much... well, she was drafted, but she's not now. And please don't burn my sodden farm down. That's the problem with having a lot of grass on the maps. Yes, you can defend, but doesn't so much help when everything's on fire. Even though that is kind of useless at the moment because it's blocked by a tree. Let's see, if I order you and then I get you to chop some wood. I need to create some graves. There's various fires all over the place, but I should be fine. So I'll make another thing here, 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 here. There we go. That will hold me at least for a while in terms of graves. No construction capacity. Do I need some more iron? I guess I do. What am I trying to make? Oh, I'm trying to make those turrets, aren't I? Those late turrets that are kind of useless right now. I'll set that as medical for now, because I've got a medical bay. I don't want my cornice getting infected, because they've been cut and they've been shot. So, all going well, I think they're kind of a little bit beaten up. Just slightly. Fugly is the only one who came out completely fine. But she'll rest, and then Alco can get a rest also. At least nothing's destroyed. You can find sometimes that if something's destroyed, such as maybe their kidney, they can still live, but it's not as good as a completely fine cornice. Might as well make this a ward rather than a prisoner area at the moment. Structure. Furniture. Wooden bed. Stick you there. I'll stick you there. That could be the prisoner area. The most cramped room in the entire area. Missing 8 construction materials. There we go, I'll cut that out. And then, is there any more? Some more iron over here. Or steel, whatever it is. And there's some here on the water. And there's some over here. I didn't even know there was some there. That would have saved me a little bit of trouble. Okay, so engine's up. She's been patched up slightly. I'm gonna get you to rest. Rest until fully healed. Olaf is dead. So I'll need to bury him soon. So that my colonists don't get negative thoughts. Because that's a bad thing. They're negative thoughts. And they will go crazy over time. With too many negative thoughts. And hopefully you guys can maybe read the text a little bit more. I bumped up the detail. I'm still recording at 720. 720p. But I had the detail kind of turned down a little bit. Because up until recently, I didn't have a very good internet connection. So it would take about 6 hours to upload a video. Now it takes 10 minutes. Rather than forever. So hopefully you guys can read the names, can read everything on screen. Because I did notice that games like this did suffer at 720p. Okay, she's got into bed. So let's speed up time slightly. Alright, so as long as she doesn't get an infection, she should be fine. And we can finish making the defences. I am going... one thing I don't understand about this game is sandbags require steel. To me, that doesn't make very much sense. Which is why I don't really make them. But they do help. So I'm going to create some sandbags now around my turrets. There's another turret down here. For some defensive emplacements. So I'll set those as prisoner. And hopefully I should be more or less established. I'm going to turn these off because they are draining power and I don't really need to be on at the moment. And they kind of restrict to just shooting within this area, which I don't think people are going to go when they're attacking me, at least for now. So I guess I can look into establishing some floors now. So we've got the floors, wooden floor. A wooden floor, even in the fridge, basically, because it's going to be so frozen. A frozen wooden floor. Why not? There's some iron up there still, isn't there? Yes, there is. And it's raining. At least it's not snowing yet. Okay. So I think I can more or less call my colony at least partially established. I haven't managed to gain any more colonists than what I had before, but I'm at least capable of defending myself. The fuck? The hell just exploded? Do I alright, I don't actually particularly care about that. Because that was connected to nothing, but okay game. I guess it will need repairing, but I don't really need to worry. Because power will be restored. And I can always repair that when I need to. Oh god, super speed! It's like, what do you call it? 24-hour makeover, or whatever the hell it is. Where they do a house in less than 24 hours. Super speed! As they create all the things they need. Extreme Makeover, that's it, an American program. Where they rebuild an entire house sometimes. And we have indoor trees! Whoop-de-doo. Okay, that was one day that just zoomed by, nothing happened, so... we should be fine. Oh god, I do need to get them to hunt some more though. Hunt! Oh god, they didn't collect the muffalo, so now it's rotting. Hunt. Hunt a few of you, not too many. A cluster of pods? Yay! More money, more silver. Did you see? I don't know if you just saw that because it wasn't quite a high speed, but Akko just kind of ran directly into the line of fire of my ally. That's something that might need fixing in the future. Another cluster? Really? Are you done shooting? You're just going to shoot at mega speed because you're at times 10 at the moment. I didn't realise she took a Lee Enfield damage. She had the Lee Enfield. How did she injure herself? That makes no sense. That's funny. Imagine to kill 3 deer while trying to kill 1. God damn it. Okay, so we're going to start cooking. I'm going to up this some more to 30. Actually, I'll make it to 40. So no food goes to waste. And then she'll just go ahead and start getting all the food she can. I'm still missing construction materials apparently, but it doesn't really matter at the moment because I have got enough power, so it's not a big risk of me losing anything. Cutting up Bambi, because why not? But once again, I've overfaced my colonists, I think. I think it's safe to say that. It's currently 18 degrees outside and it's a toasty 21 degrees inside due to the heater. You know what, I'm gonna slow down time and get to haul this lot. Because that's gonna go to waste. There's so much there. Haul the venison, please. I have a terrible cold. So have you done cooking? Not yet. You need to cook those potatoes. Okay. So haul that venison. Okay, I think that's me safely established now. I'm going to put a cut here. If you guys want to see some more, feel free to let me know. I will most likely see if I can get this colony up to being very strong. I might even see if I can buy some colonists once I have got a trade link established, because that's one thing I need to do. But it's all going well. And most likely, as soon as I stop recording, I will be attacked by dozens of pirates, and my base will be a smoking ruin, because that tends to happen. But I'll include a link in the description for you guys to give this a try for yourself. I don't think it's that much. I think it's like $20 or something, but it is worth it. It is definitely worth it giving it a try. But that's all for me for now. See ya.